Module Overview. Module 10 represents the capstone of this comprehensive course, focusing on the translation of artistic mastery into sustainable professional practice. This module equips you with the strategic, entrepreneurial, and curatorial skills required to thrive as professionals in the diverse and evolving fields of printmaking and textile art. The emphasis lies not only on exhibiting artworks, but also on navigating the industry, building a distinctive brand identity, and adopting an entrepreneurial mindset. You will explore the full spectrum of career trajectories, from independent artist practitioners and studio-based entrepreneurs to academic roles, cultural consultants, museum professionals, fashion technologists, product designers, and textile-based installation artists. The module takes a deep dive into professional documentation, portfolio development, grant writing, art residencies, exhibition proposals, gallery liaisons, digital presence, intellectual property, and funding sources. A considerable portion also focuses on curating textile and print-based exhibitions, understanding institutional language, contract negotiations, and the practicalities of installation, shipping, pricing, insurance, and archival practices. Throughout, emphasis is placed on cultural sensitivity, collaborative practice, and ethical conduct within global creative industries. You will engage in simulated projects that include designing a solo or group exhibition, presenting a pitch to an art funder, and curating a digital showcase with professional-level content and storytelling. Professional identity and personal branding. Defining your signature aesthetic and creative voice, crafting an artist statement, bio, and CV tailored to different contexts, developing an authentic personal brand across platforms, portfolio development, physical, PDF, and digital/website formats, building an archive and documenting creative processes. Art business and entrepreneurial strategy. Pricing artworks, material costs, time, labor, value licensing, and monetization of designs. Managing commissions, client contracts, and commercial opportunities. Legal frameworks for creatives, copyright, trademark, NDA, usage rights, art sales, consignment agreements, and managing client relationships, exploring e-commerce, dropshipping, and print-on-demand platforms. Funding, grants, and residencies. How to research, apply for, and win art grants. Writing compelling artist proposals and budgets. Crafting statements of intent, need, and impact. Understanding selection criteria for residencies and fellowships. Building networks with cultural institutions and foundations, sustainability in grant-funded practices. Exhibition planning and curation. Types of exhibitions: solo, group, online, pop-up, biennale, gallery, institutional writing proposals for exhibitions and project spaces, collaborating with curators, art directors, and cultural producers. Display techniques for textile/print installations, mounting, framing, suspending lighting, conservation, climate control, and spatial planning, audience engagement, and interpretive strategies. Documentation and storytelling. High-quality photography and video documentation techniques, artist journals and reflective writing, writing for catalogs, publications, and press kits. Telling the story of your work, process, concept, evolution, ethical representation of themes and communities. Networking and digital presence. Leveraging social media, Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Behance, etc. Building and managing a professional website or blog, engaging in art communities and critique circles, reaching curators, critics, collectors, and collaborators, participating in online exhibitions and digital galleries, online artist talks, webinars, podcasts, and panel participation. Cultural contexts and global perspectives. Navigating cultural appropriation versus appreciation. Art as activism. Textile and print as tools for social justice, working with marginalized communities or traditional knowledge holders, global art markets, and international exposure, translating local stories into universal narratives without erasure. Sustainability in professional practice. Green studio practices and ethical materials, carbon-conscious shipping and printing decisions, waste reduction strategies, advocating for eco-conscious exhibition curation, participating in sustainable art collectives or organizations. Career pathways in textile and printmaking art. Independent studio artist, commercial surface pattern designer, fashion/interior textile consultant, print design educator or academic gallery manager or curator, arts therapist or social practitioner, museum conservationist for textiles, creative technologist, or textile engineer, capstone project and portfolio review. Students will prepare a capstone presentation that includes a mock grant or exhibition proposal, a professional portfolio with an updated CV, an artist statement, a curated digital or physical exhibition layout, a reflection paper discussing future goals, peer and faculty reviews for constructive feedback, and final evaluation learning outcomes. By completing this module, you will be able to professionally present their artistic practice in multiple formats, prepare for exhibitions, commissions, and collaborations confidently. Engage with funding systems, curators, and collectors. Understand the legal and ethical frameworks of creative industries. Curate, install, and promote their own textile/print-based exhibitions. Sustain their creative practice with an entrepreneurial mindset. Participate in international opportunities and global discourse.